All right, welcome back to the channel again, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all so much for coming over, man. Now, look, I had seen some comments on where Diddy was trying to serve his sentence at, and I thought people were trolling in the comments because of the way that they wrote Fort Dix. And y'all already know how they spelled it. But got this video here from the Breakfast Club. Just know that I only can play the audio because of copyright reasons. But judge responds to Diddy's request to serve sentence at Fort Dix, which is Fortdix. All right. But in the comments, they were spelling it a different way. Oh, my goodness. But we're going to check this out. See what they have to say. I know, I think he was trying to be as close as home as possible. But yeah, we ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
Well, Diddy will not be going to Fort Dix.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Why?
Well, we
Yeah,
don't.
whoa.
Well, it's just the judge is basically saying, like, I will allow you guys to have a conversation about, like, geographically where he should be, but prison wise, like, I'm not going to let you guys choose. I'm sorry. Yeah, prison wise, I'm not going to let you guys choose the prison. But the judge does agree that Diddy should be close to home. So he put in a response to Diddy's request, and he says that Diddy should do those 4 years and 2 months at a federal prison as close to New York as possible. And he says that, you know, even though they don't say a specific prison, that Diddy should be somewhere that has a very strong substance abuse program, including the Bureau of Prisons Residential Drug Abuse Program. It's called RDAP, for which he qualifies.
How do you pick your prison anyway?
Okay, so they're saying that, I mean, the judge is saying that he wants him to enroll in this program, you know, which he does qualify for. And if completed, you know, because of the other videos I watch, this will take like a year or so or something like that off of his sentencing. Yeah, it seems like the judge is being extremely lenient because, you know, before everybody was saying they thought he was gonna get the 5 to 7, but the judge hit him with, you know, because if he would have got 5 to 7, and then you take in consideration all the time served and just everything else, it would have been more like 4 years. But now they're saying 2 and some change. But then with the program, it could be even less than that.
Like a brochure? Like I'm serious.
Don't make it seem like a vacation.
No,
but how do you
Yeah, it's like how do you pick a prison?
Them
Yeah,
all-inclusive
different prisons
days
are for
is
different
over.
things.
Yeah.
Different prisons are for different things.
I
And you
didn't
can
know that.
Pick area. There's federal. There's some prisons that they say are a lot.
Well, you
Yeah,
can't choose to go to federal
You
prison.
could ask,
You go
you
to
could
federal
request.
prison when you got a federal charge.
No,
can request
it.
Yeah,
Do they have
he has to go
brochures?
to right.
Yeah, you got to go to federal prison because you got a federal charge. You don't get to
Yes,
choose to
he
go to
has
federal
to go
prison.
to
No,
a
but this-
federal prison, but within there's a couple that he could be at.
Exactly.
So his team will look at. Of course, they want him to be closer to his family. They want it to be easy for people to visit him, but they also are trying to get him out of there. So the better he can be rehabilitated from whatever he's dealing with, which are drugs and different things, he can get out of there.
Yeah, I thought those were just programs. So I guess what different prisons have different programs, or do all the prisons
Yes.
have same programs?
Different
I don't know.
prisons do have different programs, but the one program that the judge cited, I guess, is like really popular throughout various federal prisons. So he's just making a point to say we need to make sure that he gets into one of the prisons that have this specific program, because this program that he's recommending, it, I guess it helps people that go through it. But
Gotcha.
yeah, brochure is crazy though, Charlamagne.
I know.
Yeah. Now.
So I guess they're trying to, you know, the judge is trying, it seems like the judge may really is trying to get him help for real, because he noticed that he has a problem with the substance stuff. So he's like, this place is highly recommended. You can go in there and actually come out a different person. The question is, will he? It seems like the judge is setting him up for a win versus setting him up for failure. So if if he goes to this place and really does the work, and then he, serves his time or whatever, and he gets out and he still start acting crazy and doing some wild stuff, like if he's ever in front of that judge again and he's like, look, man, I set you up, I put you in a position where you had all the means necessary to change, to be a better person, and you didn't take advantage of that, then they might really give him some hard time. Maybe. But yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know how. It's like you want to see people change, man, for the better. You do. Because obviously he has a lot of issues. I just don't know, man. I just don't know if it'll happen. I'm gonna read some of the comments.
So I was gonna say good luck to him, but that's not a good thing to say either. In other news,
Why?
Because
Why? Good luck to Diddy?
I guess at getting.
You can say good luck. He still got to serve a bid. You don't want nothing to happen to him.
Okay.
Right.
It didn't feel
He's
right
still
to
going
say
in.
it.
If it don't feel right, follow your spirit.
Yeah.
Don't listen to these heathens.
Hey,
Okay.
no, she should say good luck. She like Diddy a little bit.
Okay. In other news, LeBron
Okay, that was it on that. Money connections talk and BS walks. Well, Diddy will not be going to Fort Dix is an absolutely devious way to start that segment. That's why I said, man, like, let me see. Everybody's talking about Fort Dix. That's all you see in the comments. And it's not spelled like it is in the title. Let me see. Well, because the other half of the video, I guess, is talking about LeBron James. That was in the title too, but I'm only talking about the Diddy trial. Yeah. That's what I said. It's a lot of trolling. Let me just ask y'all this. And be honest and serious here, man. Because people go through their ups and downs. People go through their trials and tribulations. People make mistakes. All that is true. But how many mistakes can a person make before you say enough is enough? We all know a lot of the stuff didn't come out that was alleged in the trial. Before the trial, we all thought like it was going to be this, it was going to be that. It wasn't. We know that. I feel like it's a lot deeper than we know. But again, money plays a role. Fear plays a role. I know he has other lawsuits pending. I don't know what's going to happen with that. But like I said before, he still got some money because his bail was denied. So I feel like a lot of those things will be settled. Diddy will be out of jail before we know it. Diddy will probably be on that stage before we know it. Is he going to get invited to award shows? Will he be at stuff like music award shows or just anything like that? Will he be there? Will he be at Grammy award shows? Or are they going to, say that he can't come? We'll see. We'll see. What is when he get out, is he going to be on people's podcasts? Who's going to interview him? I just want to see what his circle is going to look like. You know what I mean? What is Diddy's circle going to look like when he get out? Who's going to be around him? That's what I want to know. And, as far as him changing, I think I'm at like if he goes through that program, I don't know. I'm caught in between 70-30, 80-20. The higher number being like, no, he's probably going to fall back into his ways. Because I feel like, the fact that he didn't get the time that people thought he was going to get, although he is serving some time, he's like, kind of flexing a little bit. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But, yeah, man. It's kind of odd, though, to be honest. But hey, leave your thoughts in the comments, man. Appreciate y'all coming over. Peace out.